Hey everyone, I'm Julio Ortega, and today we'll be reviewing the new DONNER electronic kit Beat series. Now, this is a new drum set that they sent me. I think this one is one of the most expensive ones that they have. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. All right, let's open it. Okay, so we can see the instructions pretty clear over here. So it's telling you how the boxes are laid out. So number 1 is a drum rack. Number 2 is a module, the tube clamp, the kick pad. Number 3 is a cymbal holder. Number 4, accessories, snare drum pad, things like that. So this will come in handy. Okay, nice. Create DONNER music moment. Thank you for choosing DONNER. Thank you guys for sending it. That looks cool. All right. What is this? Welcome to DONNER. Congratulations on your purchase. By the way, this is a new kit that just got released this month. So this is December 2024. Okay, so pretty standard things like caution, warnings. Yeah, I think they're just telling you how to plug it into the module. If you have experience, opening and putting these things together, like the cymbals and the E-kits and whatnot, you can pretty much like wing it. Oh, look at this, dude. This is so cool. It's the 10-inch hi-hat, the crash cymbal, the kick pad plus the module, cymbal holder, drumstick, 10-inch snare, accessories, and the pedal hi-hat. I think we also have a couple things. Oh, nice, dude. They're amazing at putting things together, man. I think this is from China. I know they're like super neat on packaging. They're the kings of packaging, dude. And if we remember, it's telling us like everything. The packing guide. So, dude, this is so helpful. I'm gonna definitely mess it up, but if you're not as dumb as I am, you're gonna have a great time figuring this out. And just so it's harder for me, I'm gonna do the instructions on Chinese. Okay, so going in order, I'm gonna start with the number 1, which is the drum rack. It says here on the box that it's at the bottom. So I'm not gonna open any of these ones, because I've done this before and it was quite an issue for me, even though it was pretty simple. But I'm gonna put these up to the side. And so here's a hi-hat pedal. I'm not gonna take anything outside of the boxes right now. I'm just gonna kind of give me some space over here. Right here it says drum rack. This is heavy. How is it heavy? Ugh. I'm gonna put this box to the side just a little bit. Cool. Drum rack. These things are labeled actually. So we got a D. I don't know if you can see it. And then there's a C and then a B. So D, B, C. And there's 2 C's. The one we had over here, have the other one that's B. And it looks like this medium part of the rack has some things that you can attach to. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you notice, like it's really sturdy. I really like this. It's got lock mechanisms, and also this is really cool. It's pretty much saying like, oh, here's where the crash goes, where the tom goes, snare, the hi-hat. It actually minimizes the cable work that you're gonna need. I like this. It feels pretty sturdy, man. As a drum set should feel. Let's give it a go. Yeah. This is where the snare is gonna be. This is where that's gonna be where the module is gonna be. Possibly a hi-hat, and then cymbals, and then the other 2 drums, and then the floor tom. I have drum keys all over my studio, so I'm just gonna use the ones that I have. So let's just get it loose so we can put this one in. And it fits, and then we'll just have to get it tight. Tight. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is where the module is gonna be. I'll get a close-up later, but this is super useful. Electronic drum kits are super messy when it comes to cables. So that's gonna help like quite a lot. I'm loving this. It feels really, really good. I had bought a Roland drum kit. It was cool. It's still like a really cool drum kit, E-kit. It didn't feel as sturdy, and I like to keep things clean looking and being. So I was like, I want to do some cable management. And so I did, but I think this is gonna look even nicer. I'm just putting the B rod, and let me just do one of the C's, because there's two C's, as you remember. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So two C's, because C's get degrees. That was my case in college, actually. I always said, bro, don't be worried about a C, bro. Be worried that you don't get financial aid next month, bro, next semester. So the orders of the box were, if you remember, it was a module, the tube clamp, and the kick pad. Let's get our trusty knife out. This is another really cool feature. They give you a kick pedal. Like the other drums that I've had in the past, the E-kits, they don't give you a drum pedal, like a kick pedal. It's bothersome because now it's another thing that you have to consider to buy. The fact that they include it, if you're starting out or something like that, it's like, bro, you can't just start out. You don't need to acquire anything else. You're good. Kick pedal, tube clamp. I'm intrigued by what this is, a tube clamp. Ah, yes. Don't do that. Take care of your new things. I'll leave the kick pedal last because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with that right now. Oh man, this looks like an iPad or something. I like it. It looks cool. It looks futuristic. It's got the MIDI outs, the L mono, right channel, left channel mono, USB power. We of course got the kick. We'll check that out later. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clamps. We need 2 over here, 1 in this rod right here, 2 over here, and then 2 over here. So these open, and then you get them tight, and by you adjusting giving it more pressure, then they don't open up. Important to note out that the hole that these clamps carry, that it needs to be on the outer side of the tubes, of these tubes. So these are the ones that are going to be holding like the rack toms. Okay. One more. What else? Cymbal stands, cymbal holder, and drumsticks. Another thing that I didn't see being offered on the other kits that I bought is drumsticks. Once again, Donner is being like, hey, get this and you'll be ready to go. Like, you don't need to get anything else. Oh, snap. I gotta, bro. Dude, this is the first time that I've seen, like, this could be like for like an actual drum kit. This is solid metal. Dude, this is so cool. I've never seen actual metal. I mean, like aluminum like this, but not like this. Dude, this is so cool. Hell yeah. And it says here that actually one of the clamps that we put in are to hold cymbals. So this could be the hi-hat ones, but actually, yeah. Actually, let's pick up the short one for the hi-hat. Pretty cool. And then we have other ones. And then this is crash number 1. And I guess we can space them because I think they're a little bit too close to each other. And then we'll figure out the height and everything else later on. Of course, this would be our ride cymbal. I think we're just missing the drums. So number 4 would be accessory. Cutaway. Never to you. So we're getting down to cables. We'll need cables to connect the drums. We'd need these ones to put the drums onto the tube clamps. Put them on top of the clamp. You get it open. We also have the power supply. Oh, here's the drum key, and then a couple spares. So number 5 is the snare. I don't know. It looks cute. Like, I think it looks really pretty. It's sturdy. It's got a really good size. This is 10-inch. Normally snares are 14-inch. Normally, it looks so cool, man. What you would have needed to do like with other drum kits, it's like you plug it in, and then you go from here. If you want to do cable management, that is, you wrap it over here, you wrap it over here, you wrap it over here, and then you run it all the way to the module, which is right here. So you have to do like that. But with this, we got the connections over here. I think you can see them. Once again, this is new. I have not seen this in other e-kits, but yeah. So under the drums, I'll get close-ups, but you kind of have to like reach under each drum, wrap it around, get it so to where it says snare. This looks really, really cool, man. Another cool feature is that the module just goes in. There's no cables that you need to run. In other cases, you would have needed to run different cables. But in this case, it's just like, let's just put it in and then let's just go with it. Number 6 says 8-inch tom pad. Boom, boom, boom. With Donner, every single drum that you have, you can like get it tighter or looser. So this is gonna be tom 2. Same thing with this one. Kind of angle this part right here, the drum holder, up, and let's just put the drum in there. Let's route the cable. I'm not trying to go all the way like with the cable management. Once again, they didn't really give us long cables, but we don't really need long cables. But I'm not doing a good job at hiding them either. Let's plug in the cymbals and the hi-hat. So the cymbals are pretty standard. It's pretty much what you get on the other drum kits from Donner. I like them. From what I'm seeing, these ones are 10-inch. And then there's another one that is like a cymbal pad, but it's 12-inch. This one's actually like, it's completely rubber. This is pretty cool. It's got 2 connectors. One is for the signal 1 and then signal 2. And then it says LED. I don't know if it's like a light or something, but it's pretty much telling us that there's different hit points for this cymbal. Okay, so I'm just gonna move these things to the floor. There was a little bit of an issue when I wanted to plug it in. Everything was assembled. I just needed to plug in the power unit. And I couldn't do it because it turns out that this whole kit, I think, was sent from overseas. So the adapter, the power unit, it's different than the one that we use here in the States. It barely got here today. I don't know if they're gonna include it in the next kits that they're gonna send. I know this is a pretty new model. Maybe it's something they forgot to do. I don't know. Or maybe they don't want to see this review happening. I've been playing around with the kits a little bit. They're great sounding. I kind of want to just do a quick run through of how they sound. Now I'm routing everything to my computer on the back. We got the 1/4-inch outputs connected into my interface over there. That's how we're getting sound. Let's take a look at a couple of the kits. This is kit number 1. I love the fact that you can choke the cymbals. I think it's pretty cool. For each pad, we have the one hit at the middle, and then we also have another hit, which is at the rim. So it's gonna give you two sounds for the price of one, if you can call it that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 and 8, and then a regular kick. For the cymbals, these two have two different hit points. This one is at the edge, and this one is kind of at the middle. I don't know if you can see my feet. I don't have enough cameras for that. I'm sorry. But this is pressing down, just like you would do with a regular drum. This is open. And it's got different levels that it picks up. So if you're like halfway down on the pedal, it's different than if you're like all the way up or all the way down. So this is like open totally. And then I'm going to slightly close it. And then closed. Same thing with this one. We got the edge. We also have the... I guess if you hit it hard, it kind of picks up as if you were hitting the edge. And then if you want to choke them, you can just hold here, and then you kind of pull it up. Now this one I really like, the ride, because we have the edge. We can choke it as well, and then we have at the middle. And then we also have the bell. Let's check out this other one that's called the standard. Let's go with trash pop. This is a funk drum set. And what's really cool is that you can actually go on the, I don't know if you can see this really clearly, but right here it says instrument. If you have the chase feature on, it kind of switches the settings of the pad. So right there, this was the last pad that we hit, which is a hi-hat. But if we choose another one, it's gonna change. Now, the cool thing is that if you can, for example, oh, I don't like the snare. Let's hit it. Now we're into the module for the snare. We can click over here where it says voice, and you can change the sound of the snare. That's powerful. Oh, I feel like Phil Collins. Now, it's same with the toms, with the rim. You can change any hittable thing on the drum kit. Another cool feature, we have the practice settings. It's gonna take you to this menu where you can check some rudiments, which is really, really cool. It's always good to practice rudiments. We have flamps, drags, 5-stroke rolls, paradiddles, paradiddle-diddles, anything like that. That's really cool. And you can actually choose songs to check out. Let's play something, I don't know. Now, I created a drum kit with some sounds that I liked. Let's give this song a go. I've never heard the song. I'm totally jamming to it. We're gonna take out the MIDI drums. We're gonna put in the metronome. Okay, 112 BPM. And let's choose Pop 05. yeah, that's my review of the drum kit, the new Donner Beat Series electronic drum set. Check it out on their webpage. It's not too expensive. Like I said, if you're gonna practice at home, if you're gonna use it at small gigs, small venues, things like that, it's super, super practical. If you just need it for practice, things like that. An additional note is you can also use this as a kind of a trigger or a MIDI trigger. The way that it reads ghost notes and things like that, it's really, really good. This way you can 100% drum to a song, and then on your DAW, you can 100% disregard the sounds that come in from the module, and you can plug in, you know, VSTs, things like that. It's always good. That's actually the way I started doing productions, like music productions. When I didn't have a drum set, I didn't have microphones, I didn't even know how to plug them in, or you know, things like that. I still don't know. It's really cool because you can edit the VSTs into your songs, and that way you got a good, like a cool sounding drum kit, as opposed to, you know, making the investment for a big drum set, a studio, or a big space where you can have the drums. It's not as noisy, and then it's 100% programmable. Anyhow, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Took a while. This video took like a week to complete because of the adapter and everything. But anyhow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. See you around. Bye.